We are live. All right.
Actually, yeah. Dude, I actually kind of want to talk about the CJ, and this dude. He's fighting a dude from Kazakhstan, this flyweight bout.
Fuck it. Let's talk about it all.
Yeah. Well, I really don't know about the. Well, it's the second fight on the card, so
Yeah.
we can.
So actually, I did see this Joanne Wood fight on an undercard one time, and she got her ass kicked. She was just not throwing at all.
Yeah, I mean these girls are both like super. I mean, I don't know. She's got 16. She's 16-8.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of vets on this card. Like I saw a lot of people saying it's like the rookie versus the vet card.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, this girl from Ukraine looks young, looks fresh. I know. I think she's on a loss though. Last fight she lost. Yeah, she did lose last fight.
That's when people can become the most dangerous.
Whoa! Yeah, she lost her last. She lost her last fight. She's got some submission wins. Five first round finishes. That's really impressive. I mean, if I'm looking at this, I'm taking the woman. I'm taking the Ukraine. I'm taking Marta Maros.
Oh, yeah, that girl from Ukraine looks legit. All right.
Yeah, she's got 5 first round finishes, six subs. But this Asu Almabayev, I haven't seen his fight, but I know that this dude's a problem because he's from Kazakhstan. Who else is from Kazakhstan? The demon himself, Shavkat. This dude is like, hold on, 18-2, 14 fight win streak.
Okay, so we're talking about
3 wins by knockout, 9 wins by submission. Yeah, like I've heard about this guy actually. He's strong as an ox. I mean, he's definitely huge. 14 fight win streak. I see him kind of just demolishing this. I've never heard of CJ.
I mean, this guy pretty much had me at Kazakhstan. Like, it is what it is, how it is, you know? I mean, if you watch UFC, you know that Kazakhstan is literally people adopt kids from there to breed them. He's only 5'4". That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But this dude, he's got some decent.
Both coming off of a win.
Yeah. This guy, I mean, he's in his last 5, he's lost 2. Was on a 2-fight loss streak. I mean, yeah, I mean Kazakhstan. I have a feeling that Asu is just gonna. He's literally a guy from Kazakhstan that can stand up and bang, and he has 9 wins by submission just sitting in his back pocket. So, yeah, I'm taking him by sub again. I feel like he finishes this dude. I'm not familiar.
This fight's 100% not going to
CJ
decision.
looks like he's like a stand up fighter. He doesn't have a win on submission. He's got 7 wins by 12, or 7 out of his 12 wins are by knockout. 2 of them are in the first round. Hey, he could shock the world and get a good first round hook land and drop him. But
this
if he makes it out that first round, I say, yeah, anything.
You never know.
They're so fast. But that's just unreal. That's unreal. He's so fast. But you can just look at this dude. I mean, whenever he did a celebration, this is what I've seen. He did a celebration under the card, the Sanhagen Rob Font fight night.
Mm-hmm.
He hopped on top of like the cage and celebrated. Bro, he's yoked. Like he has a physique. Like And like you said, he's like 5. Like he's this tiny dude. I feel like he's just going to be a freak and just destroy.
So I think we can both agree Asu's going to win. And this fight is definitely not going the 3 rounds.
Asu by sub. If I'm betting on it, that's what I'm taking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the
next fight kind of took
I kind of want to talk about this for a second because I got this pulled up. So it always, for some reason, this doesn't have his leg reach on here, but I know that Despain's reach is more than 0 inches, obviously, and it's definitely longer than this. Now, this is what I want to talk about right here. I don't think I've seen an 87-inch reach ever.
Yeah, I've
Because
never seen that.
correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure John Jones is 86.
Yeah, I think that John Jones is like 84. I think he's
You're right.
significantly longer than John Jones.
So I don't know much about this guy. This is his UFC debut, obviously. I know that Josh
Yeah.
Parrish Sheen or whoever, he's from America, usually just gets fed if he has a couple of
Yeah.
overhand right knockouts. But I mean, like, he's getting fed to a demon here. We do know that. I mean, you can tell that by looking at him. But
Yeah.
this guy's 6'7",
Yeah, massive.
270 pounds, and like realistically, he probably fights at about 275.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
and
this isn't making out the first round.
no,
If it does make up the first round, I mean they're going to be gassed. They're both two huge guys. He went viral yesterday because how big he is.
87-inch reach, and look at his legs. You can clearly see even just by this picture, his legs are longer than.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
he's just a freak. I mean,
and he's from Cuba.
all 4 of his wins are by knockout, and they're all in the first round. This guy is
This guy's
definitely going to be making waves. They
he's
just
gonna.
got to stay healthy, and he's just got to work on his cardio. That's the only thing he
Yeah.
has to do. He has everything.
I predict that Despain will be within the top 15 in his first 3 fights.
Yeah, I'd say this will be a Despain knockout. And if I really wanted to cash in, I would say first round knockout.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you here.
I mean, I don't know the 4 people he's fought last, obviously, because they weren't in the UFC. They probably were just paint cans from Cuba, but I mean, this dude's a freak of nature. This is going to be crazy. I think it's just going to be a good little slugger. 1 round, quick fight. Get him in there, get him out.
His nickname is
The Big Boy.
The Big Boy.
Yeah, the Big Boy.
How old is he? Does it have that on here?
No, he doesn't really have that much of anything on it where he's so new.
He looks young, but like people also age way
dude,
better.
he's 35.
Oh, okay, so he's not young.
Wow, that's interesting. It said he says he's a Taekwondo fighter.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane. Yep, I got first round KO.
Yeah,
for the big boy. All right, this next fight, we have one of the most
This is going to be
exciting fighters that
Yeah.
we see. He's not the best, obviously. He's been fighting since it seems like I've started watching. But
yeah, this is Mike, the guy from Poland. I don't even want to attempt his last name. I don't remember it, but he's a good fighter. I've seen this dude before. I think he fought on Max Holloway's Fight Night card
versus Arnold Allen.
No, I think against Korean Zombie.
Oh, okay.
I think this is a while ago. He had a big fight. That's one of his big wins. But he did lose his last one in the first round. Got knocked out. But I don't know.
I've always been one to never bet against a Brazilian, but Michael Pereira, he is old. I mean, I don't even know how many UFC fights these are, but I know he's been fighting in the UFC for longer than 10 years.
Oh no, he won his last fight from knockout, but he lost he's got a spotty little last 5 fights he's won 3, he lost 2. And none of these have gone the distance. None of these have gone the distance. He's got I'm pretty sure he's got over 10 wins from knockout. He's got 14 wins from knockout, 11 wins in the first round. He's a dog. Michael Pereira is just exciting. He's fun to watch. He's also really good.
He's on a 6-fight win streak.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Just he's getting up there in age.
He is. He does some crazy shit though. You never know what this guy's gonna do.
You never know who's gonna pull out. I really don't know who I would take here because they're both. You always want to bet on the fun fighters, obviously, and just fighters that you like. This guy, Michael Pereira is always going to be one of their reliable middleweights. On a 6-fight streak. The guy from Poland is he's winning and losing, but he's still a dog. I really don't know, but I think I'm gonna take the guy from Poland. I think I'm taking the other Michael. I think he's gonna. I feel like he's gonna take advantage of Pierre's eccentric style.
I can see that. He has
Pierre is
14 wins by knockout. That's kind of crazy.
yeah. Pierre is there to have fun and entertain.
Yeah, I
This
agree.
dude from Poland looks like a killer, so
I agree.
I think I might take Michael Oleksiejczuk.
What's his nickname? Husar. We got Husar.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Husar here.
So I'm gonna take Husar, but I'm gonna say it goes to the second. I'm gonna say it goes to at least the second.
I see this getting at the first.
Because
I feel like it's gonna be a competitive fight. I think it'll be a good fight.
Oh yeah,
I don't think
and Michael
it'll be
Pereira,
boring.
he's not like a bitch. Like he's tough as fuck.
Yeah.
And
I think that'll be a good fight for the prelims. That'd be a fight I'd want to watch.
I agree. Now this one is where I think this is obviously going to probably be the best fight on the early prelims, other than that's the Spain fight. Even though I don't think it's going to last long. But we got a light heavyweight here. Now it's listing the Kuchalaba as 220. He's probably obviously not 220 right now. He might fight at 220. But Felipe Lins, I've watched a few of his fights. I totally forgot that he was the one that I'm pretty sure after he fought St. Preux went to Bellator or something like that.
I'm pretty sure the other guy fought Johnny Walker like 2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Johnny Walker submitted him in the first round. Yeah, so this guy in his last three, I remember this guy because whenever I was this African guy that he fought, I'm pretty sure he's from Nigeria because I was pulling his rookie card. Pretty sure he knocked his ass out. Yep. He did.
Yeah, I mean,
his nipples look fucking weird. I just don't like the look of him. Felipe Lins is, I mean, he's been doing this like.
Yeah, Felipe Lins is definitely a dog.
Yeah.
He's got 6
he's
finishes
he's on a 3-fight win streak as well.
Yeah.
And it's off of 2 UDs and a knockout of St. Preux. And St. Preux.
Oh wow. But he actually he lost to a guy that
Kulaba.
Kulaba beat. That what's his name? Roser? I don't know. I don't really know who that is.
I think
it's on Fight Night.
Yeah, to keep this one short and sweet. I hate betting against Brazilians.
Yeah, Brazilians always come out. I also just like Felipe Lins. I know him significantly more than I know the other guy. So I'm gonna take Felipe Lins here.
I agree.
6 first round finishes for him. That's impressive.
I'm gonna say it goes to the second though.
Bro, I don't know actually. The Hulk. His nickname's the Hulk. He has 14 first round finishes. 17 of his wins are done in the first round, or 14 of his 17 are done in the first round. That's going to be impressive. That's a very impressive thing to do, but I still want to take Felipe Lins here. He's fresh. Yeah.
Doesn't look like old Hulk has much of a chin either.
Yeah.
All right, now this is where it gets real.
These fights are pretty decent.
I mean, if this right here, just the prelims of this card, the fight night, it'd probably be the most viewed fight night of the year this year.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think this Pedro Munoz and Kyler Filler fights is going to be a sleeper. This is my sleeper pick fight of the night. I don't know what it is.
I will say that bantamweight, I think, is the most underrated division behind, obviously, the Sugar Sean hype. Yeah. I feel like people forget about a lot of these guys. Kyler Phillips isn't ranked yet. He's a young cat. Pedro Munoz has fought like everybody, like I was saying earlier. Yeah. He's fought Dominic Cruz, Jose Aldo. He fought Sugar Sean. That was like he's fought everybody. He's more experienced in the cage. He's Brazilian. Now, am I saying he's going to win? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting up there in age. This is Kyler Phillips' chance to get in the top 15. I think a win here
Yeah. Yeah,
puts him in
Kyler
the top
Phillips is
15.
good. You can look at the people that he's lost to. He lost to Paiva earlier. He beat Song Yadong.
Yeah,
Him
he
beating
did.
Song Yadong is a really good unanimous decision.
Which
He's
Song Yadong
lost in
has gotten a
decision.
lot better since this.
Both of his losses are majority decision,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm big on Kyler Phillips. I think he's gonna definitely break. I think he'll be a top 10 bantamweight fighter, honestly. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, because I know the bottom five they're getting up there in the bantamweight,
Yeah.
or they just get thrown in
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I think Pedro Munoz this one might go the distance, but I definitely think that Kyler
Yeah.
Phillips is going to pull it out. He's going to be the more active fighter. He's younger, and
Yeah, I think
Pedro Munoz is on the tail end of his career here.
yeah. Yeah, he knows this is his last chance to really push up in the ranks to push for that title. So I feel like he's going to come out swinging. And they're both trying to prove something. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, one's trying to
So like that's
prove that he's
one's
still
trying to
got it.
prove that he's the next guy, and one's trying to prove that he still got it. I think
Yeah.
this is going to be an amazing fight. But I'm still
Ooh.
going to take Kyler Phillips. I'm still going to take Kyler
Oh yeah,
Phillips.
100%. And this is an interesting fact I just saw. Pedro Munoz reach 64 inches. Kyler Phillips has a 72-inch reach in bantamweight.
Wow.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna take Kyler
Yeah, I
Phillips.
think we can
He's a
both
pretty
agree.
big favorite. I mean, not nothing crazy, but
Yeah, I think we can both agree we're gonna take Phillips here.
yeah.
All right, this
No,
next
this
one,
is
I've
yeah.
been
This
thinking about
one,
this one a lot. If you can
yeah,
think of a dude in lightweight, or even like if you can think of a dude that is in lightweight, RDA's probably fought him. Like,
yeah,
let's just be honest. I know Gamrot's last fight was whenever Rafael Fizov tore his ACL when he tried to do a body kick,
yeah,
which was
yeah,
very disappointing because that fight was a banger.
yeah.
Gamrot's a
Raphael
scary guy.
Fizovs. Yeah,
Like, I think Gamrot has one of the most powerful punches in the lightweight division. Um,
yeah,
RDA's like 40 or something.
yeah. RDA's win or loss. RDA could leave those gloves in
Yeah,
the ring.
I
So
think this is RDA's last fight. It's in Miami. It's on a humongous stage. A lot of people are going to be here. He doesn't really have anything to prove anymore. I mean, he's a
yeah,
badass. He's beaten everybody, but he's also lost everybody too. Like
yeah,
32-15 in the UFC. He's definitely been fighting for longer than I can remember. But yeah, I definitely
yeah,
think Gamrot is. I'm going to take Gamrot by KO at some point.
yeah. Gamrot's got wins from KO and sub. But
Yeah,
like eight, he's got 8 wins by KO, 5 wins by sub.
I think his
He's
punch is very underrated.
yeah, he's definitely I feel like Gamrot's just kind of gonna get in there, get out of there pretty quick. I think it's gonna be a quick fight.
Yeah, I agree. Uh,
Gamrot's just
I've been saying this
yeah,
since I saw the card come out. I think Gamrot retires RDA.
yeah. It's sad, but it's what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
and honestly, I think Gamrot, if he does win this fight, I know it's just RDA, but I think he could move up a spot or maybe even two in the lightweight right now.
Yeah, yeah. If he has a really good performance in this fight and just completely suppresses RDA,
Do I think he's going to get a title shot out of this fight? No.
no.
But do I think
But
he could get a title eliminator for his next fight? Yeah.
yeah,
If he
yeah,
decimates RDA here.
yeah,
All right. So we both have
yeah.
Gamrot.
Both got Gamrot on this
All
one.
right,
Now it's
this
a
next
women's
one.
fight.
This is
Yeah,
I think this is the last women's fight on the card. Yeah, there's only two
yeah,
women's
yeah,
fights on this card. No comment there. But anyway, so I know of Macy Barber. I don't really know much about this
yeah,
girl at all. I know Macy Barber because she was undefeated for all that time. Then I do believe she lost, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. She
Yeah.
lost one of her.
Wait, I have
She
it.
lost. She lost a while. Did she lose recently or?
No. She's on a
Wait,
6-fight win streak.
okay.
She lost to. Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
she lost to Grasso. She lost to Grasso.
Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing it now. Wow. That would have been an amazing fight to watch.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
To be honest, the only
But
reason why I'm looking at this right now is because I thought she might have fought Mackenzie Dern, but I think Mackenzie Dern's a weight class above her.
yeah. I mean, her nickname's the future. She's got to prove that. That's a big title to hold.
If I'm not mistaken, she's been injured. When was the last time she fought? Yeah, she last fought over the summer. Okay, so that's not as long as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, she's everybody calls her.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah, I know
calls
a
her the
little bit.
beautiful badass. She's hot
Yeah, I
as
know a
fuck.
little bit. I've seen Caitlyn before. She's been around.
She's coming off a loss too.
She's
She
got a
looks
lot to
old.
fight. Yeah, she's older. She's been in the UFC for a minute.
Ooh, wait a minute. She only has 2 wins by knockout and 1 by submission. What is she doing here?
Yeah, no. She gets a lot of decision wins. She's lost to Jessica Andrade.
Yeah,
I
what's
mean,
going on?
she's really just, same thing on tail end of her career.
Yeah, I'm not
But it's a
buying it.
close fight. It's still a close fight. Plus 142, minus 170. But I still say Macy Barber probably takes this.
Yeah, I'm not buying this chick. I'm taking Macy Barber. I'm taking
Yeah.
Macy Barber KO second round. Write that down.
Yeah.
Write that down.
That could be good. That's probably going to be a good prediction.
All right.
Now, this fight's going to be fun.
I am very, very, very high on Jelton Almeida.
Yeah.
Very high on this guy.
I feel like this dude's gonna
I mean,
skyrocket.
you can just look at this guy. Ooh, you know what I just thought of? If Despain's gonna decimate this guy, imagine. Well, Jelton Almeida is probably gonna be getting in top 5 rankings if he beats Curtis Blades. But dude, a fight between Despain and Almeida, just looking at those two, that would be a fucking banger.
Yeah.
Like a fucking banger. But anyway, so at the task at hand, Curtis Blades' last fight, if I'm not mistaken, he's coming off a loss.
Curtis Blades has been probably
Pavlovich. He got he got knocked the fuck out.
He's on a 2-fight loss streak. I mean, he has fought Pavlovich and Aspinall, who's the
Holy
champion
shit,
right now.
Whoa! I need to go on YouTube or something and watch this. He knocked out Tom Aspinall in 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. He has a win over the current champ, but
he did also. Like Curtis, he put a fucking roadblock on Rosenstruck when Rosenstruck was having his come up. I like Curtis. Yeah. I like Razor Blades, man.
He's a good fighter. He just he's kind of been recently. He's just kind of been that really. I don't want to say unreliable fighter, but
I feel like looking at that Pavlovich fight, the shot that landed on his chin, it was. I mean, he just got absolutely decimated.
It's either he finished the person in the first round or he gets finished in the second round. I just feel like Curtis Blades is just a really rocky fighter to me.
Back in the day, people were scared of this motherfucker's elbows on the ground, man. People were scared of this guy. He was known for cutting people open.
Soon as he bashed open Alistair Overeem's face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But
I'm taking Almeida here. I mean, at the end of the day, Curtis Blades, he's just every single time I bet on him, he screws me over. So it's kind of like a personal thing I have against him. But these are 2 amazing fighters, really.
I think I'm very high on Jelton Almeida. I don't think he's lost in the UFC.
No,
if I'm not mistaken. But this is probably going to be our first disagreement. But I'm going to trust in Razor Blades, and I think that he's going to stick with it. I think he's going to come back from that knockout. And if this goes to the ground, I mean, Curtis Blades could really out-wrestle anybody in the heavyweight division, in my opinion. I'm not familiar with Almeida's wrestling. He's never really had to use it. But I'm just going to take Curtis Blades here just to make it interesting because I think that I don't know. I think he still has it. I like him. This might be a little. I try not to let bias get in this, but I am. Fuck it. So I'm gonna take Curtis Blades here.
Yeah, I'm really banking on Almeida. I mean, he's been in a 5-round fight before.
Oh yeah,
Almeida
he's
has.
scary. He's scary. He's
I mean,
definitely
he's
scary.
got cardio. He's got, I mean, and he's went to round 5. And if you look at his fight history, there's one fight other than that one that has made it outside one round. He's got
Which
submissions. He's got
Yeah,
KO.
Anthony
I
Smith
mean,
isn't the smartest guy, but he was saying that Jelton Almeida is the biggest threat to John Jones in the heavyweight division.
wow.
He's not the smartest guy,
Okay,
but I mean he's fought John Jones. So,
that is true.
but he also said he wasn't really good at anything, or he said he wasn't good at anything. He was just decent at everything. Like,
We're
what does that
getting
even
to
mean?
the
All right. Anyway, past that, this is our first
opening
disagreement. I'm taking
opening
Valencia.
main
You're taking
card.
Almeida.
Yeah, I'm taking Almeida.
All
But
right. So
opening the main card hard right now.
this is where we get real.
This will be a stand up bang, I feel. I feel like this will be an awesome fight.
So I feel like a lot of casuals, a lot of younger fans, they know Peter as the guy that lost to Sean O'Malley.
Yeah. They see him as the guy that's on like he's like 1-4.
They forget that he was an interim champion. They forget
Yeah.
that.
They forget that he was probably one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world at one point. I mean,
people are scared of this guy.
Piotr Jan, yeah.
People are scared of
Piotr
this guy.
Jan's definitely a problem. Song Yadong's a freak of nature. He's a guy that you will hit over and over and he won't go
Just
down.
doesn't really give a fuck. Yeah.
He just eats it. I feel like this will be an awesome stand up a boxing clinic, really. I'd love to see Piotr get a win. Like you just said, I don't want to get biased into it, but I am. I'd love to see Piotr get back in the win column
Me
and
too.
really climb the ranks again. I really feel like he's one of the best boxers in UFC history.
To be fair, I know he's on a 3-fight win streak. That Aljamain knee, in my opinion, the fight should have went on. Should have just lost a point. In my opinion, he got robbed against Sugar Sean. I think he won the second and the third round. I think Sugar.
Yeah, I
I
thought he
just
did
watched
too.
this fight yesterday, actually, because I knew we were going to do this, and
Yeah,
I knew that fight was a banger, but I didn't realize. And you can hear Daniel Cormier in the commentary say it. He's like, Peter Yan's hands are never where they're not supposed to be. They're always in the right place. And I think that his
yeah,
counter, the punches off of counters, especially against Song Yadong, who's known to go at you at all times, I think Peter Yan's counter game is going to get to him. And I think he gets back in the win column here.
Yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a stand-up war.
I agree.
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to that fight. But I'm letting my bias get in. I really think Piotr Jan is going to come back swinging into this.
Yeah.
Really prove himself. He's in the shaky. You look at the guy Piotr Jan's fought. He's fought Merab. Merab could fight a 10-round fight if he wanted to.
I
Merab's
agree.
a freak of nature. It's just. But I'm taking Piotr Jan. I like Song Yadong too. I mean,
Me too.
these are both two awesome fighters.
And Song Yadong's going to be around a lot longer than Peter is.
Yeah.
Like Song Yadong's just now, I think he's just now hitting it. Like he's going to climb the ranks pretty heavily.
Yeah,
but I
Song
agree.
Yadong is a huge name.
I could see this. I could see this going to a 3-round bloodbath. I could see this going to a decision.
Yeah,
but I could also see this ending at any point. Like it's a hard fight.
Yeah, this will be a good fight. It's going to be fun. Either or, I'm okay with it. Even if it's a first round KO. I'm really looking forward to that fight. It's going to be a dynamite fight. I'm taking Piotr Jan decision.
Me as well. So we're going to agree here.
Mm-hmm. Here we go with this welterweight fight.
This one's going to be hard for me to talk about because, as most people know, Gilbert Burns is my favorite fighter in the UFC. I like his personality.
He's a dog.
He's just.
Jack Della Maddalena.
Jack Della Maddalena, I've only seen one of his fights, and if I'm not mistaken, I know he won it, actually, but
he beat Kevin Holland in his last fight. Ran through Kevin Holland.
That is the fight that I watched. Kevin Holland openly came out after the fight and said that he was just not feeling himself. The weight cut was shit. To be honest, this might be complete bias here and bullshit. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not think Jack Della Maddalena should be in the top 15.
He hasn't. Like you just said about the Holland fight, Holland said he felt like trash, and that fight, I'm pretty sure it went to like split decision.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that no matter whether Kevin Holland wins or loses, he won the fight. Like Jack Madalena he looked pretty rough after the fight.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns, his last fight was Bilal Muhammad. I had to watch that and broke his hand. Obviously, didn't go the way it wanted to, and Bilal Muhammad still, in my opinion, looked like crap against him, against a guy with a broken left hand.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns, in my opinion, has the best counter punches in the welterweight division. Again, I might be biased here, but he landed over 200 significant strikes on Hamzat. Nobody will probably do that again.
Yeah.
In a 3-round fight, mind you.
Yeah.
That was our one fight of the year. I think he gets back. He's hungry. I think he gets back in the win column here. He 100% still has a title run in him. I know he does. 100%.
Yeah.
And I think that Madalena, he's younger. He'll be here for a while. Gilbert Burns, he's not really getting that old, but he wants another title shot. That's all he ever really talks about. So I'm taking Gilbert Burns by KO.
Yeah. Gilbert Burns, I mean, how many fighters are you going to see after he loses? Like, he was balling. Like, he loves this stuff. And, like, one thing that I'm taking Gilbert Burns, but I think he might use. I mean, Gilbert Burns has 9 submissions. He just keeps in his back pocket.
He's a black.
I feel like this fight will go to the ground. I think it'll be a wrestling fight because
I wouldn't mind that.
Because Jack Della, I mean, I don't think he's really even proven himself on the ground. I think he has a win by submission somewhere in his career. I think
like who even is this guy?
He's like got. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a close fight because they both got high first round finish numbers, but I feel like this might be a Gilbert Burns sub. I feel like he's going to use that because I mean Gilbert Burns just sits on. He's just like Gaethje, not Gaethje. Like Gaethje just sits on his. He's like a world or NCAA champion in wrestling.
Yeah, and I don't know.
He just sits on it. He don't wrestle.
I don't know if you were there whenever. Or if you watched Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal, but Gilbert Burns fought. He could have finished Masvidal at any point of that fight if he wanted to. He fought a perfect fight. His movement, his counters, even moving forward, just his positioning in the cage was ridiculous. And I think, honestly, like you said, I want him to win by knockout just because I just want to see this guy's head bounce off the mat. But, I am expecting a masterclass out of Gilbert Burns. I've been watching his YouTube videos leading up to this, his training. He's just ridiculous, and I'm expecting absolute murder.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just a fan here, but he's an underdog. I think that's kind of absurd.
Yeah, that's before this, you asked me if I was going to bet on this. I'm on a three losing streak on main card or pay-per-views, excuse me. But I think I might bet on a few of these.
I might bet on a couple of these. This might be. I don't know if this one. It's going to be. I think it's going to be close. It's going to happen round or two. Round or round 2. These guys come out swinging.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to agree with you. I think I'm going to agree with you. I'm taking Durinho by submission.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to use that submission, man.
All right, this next one.
Yeah, this is an exciting fight. This is the exciting fight.
This one is either going to be really, really good or really, really bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
I'm high on MVP because of the things that he did in Bellator, but it's
Bellator. Yeah.
It's Bellator.
Yeah, you can do your spinning knees in Bellator, take it to the UFC, see what happens. Kevin Holland lives in, like he said at the press conference, he lives and breathes UFC. I really feel like Kevin Holland's going to he said that for a reason. I really feel like he thinks he can embarrass this guy.
And like his last fight was the loss to Jack Della, and
yeah.
I think that people are starting to kind of take him lightly. Even I said it earlier, he's kind of the feeder to get into that top 15 in the welterweight.
I thought this fight, it's a cool fight. It's cool that he's in UFC MVP, but he's getting older. It would have been cool 5 years ago.
I think the first round is going to be fun. I think they're going to be bouncing off the cage and all this. But Kevin Holland, I think he's going to come out wanting to prove something that he still has it. Is he probably going to get a title run? No, but like I feel like people have been taking him lightly lately, and I've fallen to that. So yeah, I think Kevin Holland for sure wins this fight. How I don't know. I've never even like Kevin Holland. He can like no homo bang on the ground too. Like he can wrestle.
Yeah, he's a great fighter, man.
And I haven't really, other than knockout highlights, I don't know much about MVP. I don't know.
But I mean, it'll probably be a fun fight. But honestly, though, I feel like Kevin Holland. I don't know. I don't think Kevin Holland's gonna bite for the having fun, flipping, doing stuff off the cage. I feel like Kevin Holland's going in there for business. I feel like Kevin Holland's probably just going to finish him. And I also see Michael Page. I don't see his gas tank going. I don't see that either. I just don't. Michael Venom Page is just out of his prime.
Yeah.
But he could shock the world. He could.
It's going to be an exciting fight. Now, this next one, I think, is, in my opinion, if I was going to pick fight of the night, it's this one. This one right
here. Yeah. That's a gimme. This will be a war, probably. I mean,
this is 5 rounds. Am I wrong?
Both. Yep. 5 rounds. They both agreed on 5 rounds. Both these guys just are dogs. Dustin Poirier just got head kicked, KO'd by Gaethje. He's locked in. He shaved his head. Shaved head. Poirier is back.
He's dirty.
This fight, I could see this being a split decision, or a split decision, or even a draw.
These guys are tough as fuck. Like
I see this being a bloody mess.
And Benoit Saint Denis, he's finished his last 5 opponents, and I think that's why he's even getting the shot at Dustin Poirier. For anybody who's saying that Dustin Poirier was scared because of that contract negotiation or he doesn't want to fight Benoit Saint Denis, it's actually stupid.
Fake headline.
It was a fake. It was a fake headline, and also Dustin Poirier acted like he didn't know what was going on. So I guarantee he got more money out of acting like that. I guarantee it. Which that's not what it's about. But like for people who's saying he was scared of this guy is dumb in my opinion.
Yeah, but this is really Benoit Saint Denis' first. I would say it's his first real fight.
Yeah.
Too. I don't know many people.
He fought Matt Frivola last fight. I remember. He fought Matt Frivola. Matt Frivola sucks.
Yeah,
he sucks.
I'm pretty sure that was like a minute left in the first round.
Yeah.
He KO'd him or something.
But I think Poirier, out of all time, is the best fighter to not win a belt. A true belt.
He's up there.
He's dirty. He still has some in the tank. He admitted it that he accepts these fights with these younger, scarier guys, tough guys, because he wants to see if he still has it. And I feel like every time that he's done that, he delivers.
He proves that he still has it.
Every fight he has is good. He's never had a bad fight, in my opinion. Yeah. He got caught with a leg kick, and I feel like people downplay that. That was Justin Gaethje, mind you.
Yeah.
That was Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, that's one.
That wasn't just anybody. But yeah, I'm gonna take Dustin Poirier here by split decision.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the same exact thing.
I'm gonna take if we were betting round by round, I'm gonna say Benoit takes round 1 because he's gonna be more active, and Poirier usually fills out people in round 1 of 5 round fights, anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna take Poirier split.
All right, we got the main
event.
Main event.
Now, I mean, I want to say something before we start talking about it, but I do not dislike Sean O'Malley. I like Sean O'Malley. Happy dad. Yeah. I like his personality. I mean, he parties, he smokes.
Is he glazed?
He's glazed as fuck.
Glazed as yes.
People who have never watched a fight night know who Sean O'Malley is, and I do not dislike him. So if I don't want to act like I don't, but I just don't I don't like the people who glaze him and act like all this and all that. I feel like O'Malley's also been favored. He should not be 17-1, and I don't like how he acts like he's undefeated.
Yeah, he did have the injury, but I mean, like you said, Gilbert Burns fought with a broken hand. People's fought with torn ACLs,
and he acts like it was he did twist it. But Marlon Vera also had, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, double-digit leg kicks to that leg.
Yeah. And Vera, Cheeto really is one of the best fighters ever. in my opinion, in that bantamweight division, he is unreal. The people he's fought and the people he's beat.
It's crazy.
He's been in it for forever. Recently, he lost his fight with Sandhagen. That was a
Which I do. I want to bring up that after we. I want to bring up that name that you just said, Corey Sandhagen. I want to bring that up in a second. But um, bantamweight right now, I think is the most exciting division, in my opinion.
yeah.
People are saying that Cheeto Vera was gifted this title shot. Arguably, I guess. Who else would you give it to other than Marab? And Marab openly said he doesn't want it.
Yeah.
And Sandhagen also deserves it, but I'm going to get to Sandhagen later. This is a rematch. Everybody wants to see it. All the Sugar Sean lovers think that Sugar Sean won that fight. All the Cheeto lovers, obviously, think that Cheeto won the fight. Cheeto did get beat up pretty bad by Sandhagen in his last fight. O'Malley just beat Aljamain. He's off a high. This is his first title defense. But I think this is one of those fights where it's like, I think Sugar Sean right now is the better fighter, but it's a terrible matchup for him. I think that Cheeto is like his. I think Cheeto is to O'Malley as Poirier was to McGregor, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, this fight. I mean, people has even been saying he's been ducking Cheeto.
Yeah.
There's been times where they could have fought in the past and they didn't. But I mean, Cheeto, I think he's just one of the best of the division of all time because how well rounded he is. He has so many wins by knockout and sub and decision. He
He's
has
never,
that, which
and
he's in
also I don't know
bantamweight.
if you knew this. He's never been finished. Never.
He's never been. Yeah, he's never been finished. He's been insane. He looked dialed. He looks great. This camp, he didn't look drained.
I mean, he's fought everybody. He retired Frankie Edgar. He fucked up Rob Font. I'm pretty sure he retired Dominic Cruz, breaking his fucking nose. Oh, my bad. He did fight Pedro Munoz over the fall. I forgot about
his only bad loss, and I wouldn't say this is bad because he did lose to Jose Aldo like in 2020.
Yeah,
years and years ago. Jose Aldo is one of the goats, but like that was a very much out of prime Jose Aldo.
Yeah.
And it was a majority decision, I'm pretty sure, for Aldo. Like I'm pretty sure Aldo just kind of went in there and made him look silly. But Cheeto's been looking great recently. He lost to Sandhagen. Sandhagen's the best in the division.
That's what I was gonna say. So straight to predictions here. I'm not trying to downplay this, but in my opinion, this fight right here, Poirier and Saint Denis, that's my main event. Just because this statement right here. I don't care how many more bantamweight fights there is. I think by fall, Corey Sandhagen is going to take over this division like brutally. Yeah. I think
he took that loss and he just I'm not getting knocked out again.
I've never seen somebody do that, and the way that he fought Cheeto, which if I'm not mistaken was Sandhagen's last fight.
It was.
The way he was fighting, like he's ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
Canceled everything he did. It was still a split decision. I mean, Cheeto still pushed him. I mean,
and it was a 5-round fight too. It was a 5-round fight.
Yeah, but like Sandhagen just looked so sharp, so good in that fight. So I honestly I wouldn't be surprised with the and new here.
Me either. I think this is it's 5 rounds.
A lot of people are downplaying Sean. I don't know. Has Sean O'Malley been to the deep water yet? Like,
no.
He fought Jan.
No.
He fought decision. No, he's never been in like past in champion rounds.
No.
So if it gets out of that,
Peter Jan was a 3-round.
Peter Jan was 3-round.
Aljamain, he didn't go the distance.
Aljamain, but Aljamain, I mean, he just outplayed Aljamain.
Yeah, he did.
With that, whenever he lures you in, and then hits you with that right hand. That's how he's knocked out so many people. That's how he knocked out that one dude in one punch. That one guy with like the handlebar mustache,
which is like go-to. And like you're saying, like he fought Aljamain. Aljamain he wasn't the best champ. I'll put it out there. But
I mean, Aljamain's still an amazing fighter. As a champ, he wasn't the best.
No, like I said earlier, I think that Cheeto is the Poirier to O'Malley's McGregor. I think that Sean O'Malley, he's the better fighter here. I think he has the poise and the.
I bet a comparison, in my opinion, might be the Diaz to his McGregor.
Yeah, yeah,
With that win over him. With that,
yeah.
like, because, like, you gotta, I mean, it's
Because
just,
he wasn't supposed to win that fight. He wasn't.
no. It's just, I feel like it's going to be such a close fight.
I agree. I think.
People really just are meat riding O'Malley and not really taking Cheeto for the threat that he is. And Sean O'Malley could be doing that as well. He could be letting this get to his head. I mean,
I
he
think
looked
that.
confident. He looked confident at the press conference, though.
I think he's matured a lot too.
Yeah.
I think he's matured a lot, but in my opinion, uh, I'm thinking and new here, split
I'm thinking and new. I'm thinking and new. And
in
I think
this.
he might get him. I don't think it's going to be split. I think it's going to be a finish. I think he'll finish Sean O'Malley.
Okay.
Unless Sean O'Malley just lands that right hand draw that he's landed on so many people in the past. Sean O'Malley's got freakish power for the bantamweight division. Cheeto has probably never felt power like it. Sandhagen pieced him up a couple times, but obviously didn't knock him out. So I mean, you really gotta see the chin here.
Yeah. Which after that yawn fight, I always was downplaying O'Malley's chin because I mean he would get
Yeah,
wobbled all the time. But after that yawn fight, those yawn punches counters would have knocked a lot of people out.
yeah,
So I feel like his chin
yeah.
is.
Sean O'Malley's known for his offense. His defense has been spotty all throughout his career. He's been wobbled a lot. Cheeto is just one of the most well-rounded fighters of all time.
Yeah.
I would say he'll finish Sean O'Malley and be and new. I genuinely feel like that. I feel like it could be a sub too. It'd be
Yeah.
ironic too if the ankle picks him.
That's true.
I feel like he will. I think he will. I think he's gonna target that ankle just like he
And
did.
I feel like we're like O'Malley is the champ. Like Chio Vera wants that fucking belt. Like you said earlier,
Yeah.
he's been fighting for a very long time. Like he wants
Yeah,
that
he's been
fucking
fighting
belt.
since like 2016, 2015.
Yeah.
He's been in this for a while.
So yeah, I'm gonna
He's
say
fought
and new
everyone,
here.
man.
I'm gonna say
I'm
and
thinking it
new.
new.
I'm gonna say it goes the distance though. That's where we'll disagree. But I agree. I think Cheeto's gonna win this fight.
Yeah, Cheeto's unreal. Sean O'Malley's a great fighter. Still, this will be. I mean, these cards, man. All of these cards have been amazing. But I'm saying and new, and I bet it'll still go to the championship rounds though.
Yeah.
It'll be a late finish. Both these guys, obviously, they're bantamweights. Cardio shouldn't be a real problem.
All right. Well, that sums it up. We're gonna be together when we watch it. I'm sure we'll post something about it. I'm sure I'll refer back to these picks. But yeah, that's our picks.
I'm gonna get my parlay cooked.
Eventually, I want to start a podcast with me and Caleb talking about the UFC because I just love it. But that takes some
Love it, man.
investments and time. But yeah, that's it for now. So I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to start streaming back later. I think there's 5 of you guys in here right now. I'm going to be posting this to my Twitch. I'm going to try to get it over on YouTube. But I'm going to link the video on my socials. So, yep.